Here we sit right in the middle of the season, Brent, halfway through a long schedule. It's got to be a grind for these players.
Oh, yeah, these are the dog days, Kevin, and the thing that you want to do is make sure that you're continuing to come with that mentality that you want to improve. And there may be days where physically it's tougher. There might be days where mentally it's tougher. But those kind of players all collectively put together are going to end up achieving something in any given season.
So the New York starting five. The post pair for it. It's Randall and Hartenstein. Derrick Rose is out there with Jalen Brunson. And it's Barrett at the small forward. Here is Slim. Outside, Ball. Shot clock at 6. The dish to Drummond. And it's Drummond with the jam.
And this is where Lonzo Ball gets you excited. As a teammate, he's going to get you the ball.
And now, we'll go to David Aldridge, who had a chance to talk with head coach Tom Thibodeau. D.A.?
Well, Kevin, in this one, it sounds like he's leaning on the offense. He's identified a few matchups where he thinks they have an advantage. But he said it has to come down to execution. A plan is just an idea unless it's carried out. Well, guys, it's up to the players to do just that.
Thank you, David. The team being honest about its approach. So, Greg, it's offense first.
Well, you can't put everything in the game plan. You have to kind of pick and choose. For them, it's really about generating points.
Yeah, there's another side of the floor right here, so it can't be just about offense. Their defensive intensity has got to rise up.
That free throw good from Randall. And Greg, just like you, Julius Randle is a southpaw, left-handed.
Yeah, and you know, the angles are different for lefties. We operate a little differently, and I think that can throw defenders off. So I'm always going to pull for the southpaw.
Now, here's Ball. This game he had 10 points. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
Yeah, and how about Ball just working his way right through the contact that time?
And that was the Mobile One drive. Well worth a second look.
Nice take. Staying aggressive with this game, still very much up in the air.
Barrett with the ball. Coming in off a 12-point game his last outing. Passes it to Rose. Here's Randall. And he banks in the layup.
Somebody not alert to block out the wide frame of Julius Randle, who gets in there after the loose ball.
Outside DeRozan. Here's Slim. And the layup falls.
Just setting the tone with an move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
Here's Barrett after the made shot from Slim. Here's Brunson. Really disappointing game for him in that loss to Chicago. Rose kicks to Barrett. Kept alive. Randall passes to Hartenstein. And Rose wide open. He shoots. Off target from outside.
Well, the D really getting away with one there. No one on him. And that's going to be good 9 out of 10 times. Now their offense is rolling. A perfect start. 4 of 4 so far.
Rose dishes to Barrett. Now the pass to Hartenstein. Lets the three fly. Nailed from three-point land.
Well, RJ right there moving without the basketball, and that helps him to get to an open spot on the floor. That creates the rhythm.
Outside, Ball. Pass to Drummond. The kick out to Ball. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. And right now, let's watch that terrific swat.
And right out of the gate, trying to set the tone defensively, you gotta love that energy.
Obi Toppin's checked in for New York. Quickly comes in for Rose.
Emmanuel Quickly.
The Knicks with the lead. Barrett the pass to Randall. Over Drummond. Randall no good.
Nobody getting a hand in his face in that painted area. That's a miss he's going to be disappointed with.
And that's out of bounds. Chicago will retain possession. Still changes for Chicago. Levine's checked in for Williams. And it's Dosunmu in for Ball. And the Knicks making a change here as well. Fournier is checked in. Now here's Levine. He's been a factor in their offense on most nights with his scoring average at nearly 16 points a game. New York's gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. Always going up for the alley-oop here. And Toppin throws it down.
Could be top 10 easiest assists that Fournier's had.
And so Levine will bring it up now for the Bulls. Trailing by 4. Last time they met was right here, and they came out with the win.
And it was pretty much a cakewalk for them the last time these two squared off and had a clear advantage on the backboard.
We'll see if the other team will address that problem in this game, because last game, man, they just got smoked on the boards.
Slim, no good. The Knicks leading by 4.
Here's some facts. Go back to 2000, and the Knicks have won just one playoff series. Total
timeout call.
1.
And the first timeout of the game called for Chicago. And the Knicks have struggled, Brent, over the last 2 decades. Why is this?
Well, I think they just struck out thinking that everybody wants to come and play in New York City. And when you find out...
The Knicks shooting a low 30% mark from the field. Slim is out there with Ball. Then it's Williams. Then it's Zach LaVine. And it's Drummond in at the 5 down low. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. And Drummond is an NBA player. There's tremendous competition, but also shared respect. And some say a brotherhood. How does that all balance out?
I think, Kevin, there's a clear line of delineation of what you're talking about once playoff time hits the NBA. During the regular season, you see a lot of guys spending some time with one another, but come playoff time, I'd be hard-pressed to find that kind of interaction, because guys know what's on the line, they know what's at stake, and competition always reigns supreme.
And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Well, guys, Slim in the last outing against the Knicks was on a mission. He scored 22 points, and it was impressive how many times he was able to get himself to the foul line and capitalize. And it was important for them to break that losing streak. He was a big reason why they were able to do it. Kevin?
David, we appreciate the update. Greg, he was sensational the other night, making play after play after play.
And that's what you want. Not only was the effort there, but how about the production as well?
He can do a lot of different things, so he falls into these different roles. Which will it be tonight?
Pass to Slim. Second chance shot. Indeed, Drummond drops it in. Drummond's got his second bucket tonight.
And he can intimidate. He comes from the elbows. He attacks the offensive glass. And he gives you second possessions.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Pass to Barrett. Second quarter of basketball. Just over a minute and a half played. Toppin kicks to Rose. Shoots over Ball. Rose, no good. Chicago leading by 4. Inside, here's Slim. And that comes off the assist by Levine. 12 points for Slim.
Yeah, and with improving court awareness, Levine continues to tap into his limitless potential when making plays.
Here's Toppin. Softly drops in the floater. Toppin's got 6.
When a player gets a feel for that floater, it can really make things tough on defenders. You're just not sure how to guard him and where your point of commitment is.
The Bulls shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight.
And when you look at that free throw percentage on the season, they're right around 73%.
Well, his body control is phenomenal, and his ability to get to the line has always been impressive. That's a huge part of his game.
The pass to Hartenstein. Kicks it to Rose. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And a guy who's averaged as many as 7 free throws a game in his career. Rose knows how to get to the line.
Rose hits them both.
And they're getting to the line a lot in this quarter, guys, and it hasn't been by accident.
Pass to Slim. Here's Levine. Now here's Drummond. He had 16 points in the win against New York. Here's Slim. Drummond trying to get himself free. No good. Shot missing. For the New York Knicks, they come into this one following a loss to the Bulls. Barrett. Great pass to set up the lay-in. 7 points in the game.
Yeah, he's going to find a way to score. RJ sniffing out the opportunity there. Well, there's no doubt that RJ Barrett is a hard-working player and looking for chances to stay and get involved. He does a lot for his team out there on the floor.
Yes, that goes in. 16 points for Slim.
And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
Pass to Brunson. Ball against Rose. Passes to Barrett. 6 on the shot clock. Stolen by Levine. The pass to Slim. No good that time. And New York will come the other way. Barrett's attitude, Brent, has helped him find early success in this league.
And RJ, only the 8th player to record 2,000 points, 500 rebounds, and 300 assists, all by the tender age of 21. You almost forget how young he is, but he has made an impact here.
DeMar DeRozan. He's checked in for Zach LaVine. DeRozan passes to Slim. Good. And it's DeRozan picking up the assists. DeRozan's got 3 assists now in this one. Knicks trail by 6. Quickly kicks to Brunson. New York moving it around. Down low. He makes that one drop. Only a second and 5 tries.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Here's Slim. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That's on Jalen Brunson. And look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Chicago.
Tons of points off penetration so far, guys. They're driving at will on the defense, just taking whatever they want.
Well, a lot of the players are doing a good job as well of scanning the interior part of the paint. All those inside looks, those are paying off.
Back to Reddish. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
No question there's a high ceiling for Cam Reddish and where that talent can get him to.
The Knicks have gone 4 of 6 so far from the line, missing a couple. And so it's the Chicago Bulls with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. They have made it very tough to get a shot off against it.
43. The Knicks. 37. Make some noise, fans.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. Slim having a dominant impact in this game.
And guys, we saw just how tough he can be with the step to the rim. Great job of just attacking that first half.
Yeah, nice job of carving his way to the inside with some ease. Not much resistance out there.
On the court for the Knicks, the forward spots will be Barrett and Randall. Jalen Brunson out there with Derrick Rose. And it's Hartenstein in its center. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thanks very much, guys. Growing up, Mitchell Robinson didn't play basketball, but a 7-inch growth spurt in the 8th grade changed things. He fell to the 36th pick overall in 2018, but his physical tools have made him a presence. One key to his success, he says, just run the floor. If you're the first man down the court, you can get the ball. Kevin, that sounds pretty simple to me.
It does to me, too. Keep it simple and use that athleticism. David, thanks. Slim, good.
And no doubt about it, in order for them to be successful, he has got to be a catalyst when it comes to scoring.
Runs in the pass to Hartenstein. And here's Barrett. Wants to get it to Randall and does. Back to Barrett. New York needs to get off a shot. Brunson, no good. And they're moving it up. For Chicago, they have gone a perfect 7 of 7 from the line tonight. And he makes the first.
At the line for the
Both free throws good from Slim.
And he's given them a good contribution at the line tonight, getting there a lot and delivering on his opportunities.
Ball's knocked loose. It's stolen by DeRozan. And here we go. The Bulls fast break. Oh, the lob to DeRozan. And DeRozan throws it down.
Yeah, letting it rip. They're just having fun right now.
Yeah, some of these nights you got to enjoy yourself. Not too much at the expense of the other team, but right now this team is balling.
Back to Rose. Now Barrett. 7 points in the game. To stop the run. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Patrick Williams.
And growing up around basketball, R.J. Barrett's dad played a bunch of places. R.J. spending a lot of his childhood in France.
Zach LaVine's checked in for the Bulls. Greg, you know this. One of R.J. Barrett's dad's best friends, former MVP Steve Nash.
Yeah, and Nash is R.J.'s godfather, no less. So Barrett's had a chance to kind of soak in the game his entire life. And you can see that in his intelligent play on the floor.
And the foul on Patrick Williams. That's his 3rd foul of the game. And that kind of stifling effort on defense needs another look.
And that has got to help the morale of this team. Let's see if that sets up a run here.
Knicks trail by 14. And here's Rose. He's been a reliable scorer for him as he's averaging up over 13 points a game. Stolen. The numbers in their favor. Here's LaVine. And it's good for 2. LaVine's got his first 2 points.
Wow, 5 straight buckets coming out of half. They are rolling.
That was a second look at our Mobile One drive. Amazing control on display.
And it's plays like that, Kevin, that show you why they are so far ahead. Didn't settle for anything outside and went right to the rim.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And it felt like R.J. did a great job there of just baiting the defense in order to get the contact.
These are his 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. Obi Toppin's checked in for New York. And so Barrett nails both of them. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the 3rd quarter. Here's Slim. It's Chicago with another bucket.
And you couldn't have scripted a better start to the half. They've hit every single shot since the break.
Pass to Barrett. Here's the lob to the hoop. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Ball with the bucket. And the Bulls lead by 18.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Pass to Brunson. New York moving it around. And they call an illegal screen here.
Yeah, that's sort of a picture of what not to do on those last 2 possessions. They're being way too loose with the ball.
Manuel quickly. He's checked in for Rose. Here is Slim. Brunson covering. Drummond passes to Slim. And for coaches' challenges, the refs review their own call. It's a little like grading your own test. Maybe, Greg, give that job to the review center.
You definitely risk confirmation bias, and everyone wants to be right. It does seem like some calls stand that probably could be reversed.
And the Bulls making a change here. Green's checked in. Quickly kicks to Fournier. Barrett finds Quickly. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Drummond's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here's Slim. It's rebounded by New York.
He's so good at getting to the rim. Maybe tries to get a little bit too cute with that one. I thought he'd lay it straight up and in.
Chicago with the ball. They're on a 19-5 run. Back to Levine. And the layup is good.
And they depend on Levine to score at an efficient clip. Knows how to get it done inside.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Barrett with the ball. 11 points in the game. 5 on the clock, and the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
Got to hold firm or you're going to get a call.
Alex Caruso, he's checked in for Chicago. And a switcher also for New York. Reddish is checked in. Bean passes to Slim. A second chance effort. And there's the nice layup by Drummond. Drummond's got 6.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
And a chance for just a second now to check out the scoring breakdown for the Bulls.
They've been playing some really physical offense, just attacking the paint as much as possible. And I tell you what, they have been very successful with that strategy.
Man, scoring off of turnovers is so helpful. I mean, you get easy opportunities at the rim. It devastates the opponent. They've done a great job tonight of converting on those chances.
And so New York calls timeout. They're first.
And coach can't be happy, and I think I know why. Their defense putting up no resistance inside.
No, they're not preventing them from scoring, and if you can get to a high efficiency shot on the floor, and that's the paint, you just keep going.
The Bulls making a switch here. White's checked in. Nowadays, there are so many options for the great high school basketball player in this country and overseas. Do you see the G League Ignite and similar ways as a positive overall?
Well, I think right now you'd have to say that the G League Ignite has been a successful experiment, and that run is going to continue. You get guys like Jalen Green, who was drafted by the Houston Rockets and came in, had a sensational rookie season. That pathway has led him there. So I think they're doing a good job. The interesting thing, Kevin, to talk about is what colleges have done in response to that and what's going on in the NIL space. How does that change the dynamic in the future?
Levine is out there with Williams. Then there's Slim. Then there's Andre Drummond. And it's Ball in at the 1. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. And he knocks down the first one.
First team foul.
Both shots good from the strike. And here's Brunson. He'll bring it up for the New York Knicks. That'll be the last game of their very short 3-game road tour. Rose against Ball. Launches a 3. Buries it from 3-point range.
Love it when Rose looks to share the ball, especially when his teammates are open like that.
Ball, the pass to Williams. Uses both hands to slam it down.
There are only 2 players in the league who can hit a teammate like that in stride. Beautiful assist.
New York's gone 1 of 2 from 3-point range here in the 4th. Rose kicks to Brunson from 12 feet out. And that one goes long. Bulls leading by 23. To the inside. It's stolen by Barrett. And Slim picks up the foul.
Number 49.
That's foul number 2 for him.
Second personal foul. Third team
The Knicks
foul.
have gone 3 of 5 here in the 4th quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. Passes it to Barrett. Back to Rose. Randall outside. New York moving the ball around. Barrett against Levine. Here's Randall. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Outside Williams. And there's the pass to Slim. It's rebounded by Barrett. Over in the corner, Rose. And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Here's Brunson. It's good. This time the assist from Rose. Rose has got 4 assists now tonight.
Yeah, that's 2 bombs in a row from long range.
Slim passes to Drummond. Here is Slim. Brunson covering. Here's Ball. Drops in the layup for 2.
Hard to imagine them losing this game if they can keep shooting like that.
New York calls timeout. And a couple years ago, the NBA played with a 72-game schedule. Think the NBA will ever shorten the number of games long-term and go back to that number?
I don't know, Kevin, but this idea of the mid-season tournament seems to be gaining more and more traction, and there's a lot more interest in what it would do to the competitiveness of the middle part of the season. And I think we're all for something like that, where something's on the line and we see guys elevated in that element.
Rose in the post. He's covered by Ball.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Good. And it's 6 points for Zach LaVine.
Yeah, that was the 3rd straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
Outside Rose. Bounce pass from Randall. 5 to shoot. Launches it. And the Knicks miss again. For Chicago, they've gone 5 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. Strong work at that end of the floor. Slim. And a good offensive board. And he gets the bucket. Slim's got 6 here in this quarter.
Down the stretch, he's been flat out awesome. He helped them get the lead, and now he's making sure they keep it.
Brunson, no good.
And that's just enough defensive pressure on him to throw off that shot. I bet he gets a good look at it next time and hits it.
The NBA announced its 75th anniversary team last year, Brent, with a lot of fanfare attached to it. What do you think of the list?
The list is pretty good. You can always argue a few guys should have been on it, and it's probably a tough pill to swallow for current guys who have had tremendous careers to this point. Guys who have played 8 or 9 years that didn't maybe make this particular.
And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. They poured it on tonight. Dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
And, you know, this game could really be a defining one for what they can do when they are playing at their best. I mean, being here at home, no doubt helps, and the execution was flawless.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Brett Berry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our 2K Sports crew. And we'll see you next time.
Hey, congrats on the win. Now, it looked like you were in attack mode from the outset tonight. What made you so aggressive out there?
I'm just trying to win. Coach told me before the game to stay aggressive, look for my own shots, try to establish myself on offense. You know, that's not usually my priority, but I knew that if I did, the rest of the game would come.
So does that mean you're looking to shoulder more of the offensive load going forward?
And listen, man, I'm willing to do whatever the team needs. We have a lot of guys who can score on this team. I'm just trying to win. I don't mind stepping up and taking major shots if they're there, though.
Great stuff. Congrats on the win.
welcome to an all-new episode of NBA 2K TV. Now this week, Team 2K TV takes on you, the community.
Yeah, we do. Are you guys ready? I'm ready. We're ready.
But first, we're going to start with a feature new to 2K23.
Yeah, so you have your builds locked in. You're checking out the new badge system.
Well, you got to expect a low-scoring game tonight, Grant. Two terrific defensive clubs fighting to lock each other down.
Both these teams are elite on the defensive end. These guys.
Changes for Minnesota. Reed's checked in for Karl Anthony Towns. McDaniels comes in for Anderson. And Prince is subbed in for Forbes. On the court for the Bulls, they've got Alex Caruso. DeMar DeRozan is out there with Zach LaVine. Then it's Andre Drummond, and it's Slim in at the 2 spot.
The big story thus far, how well they've shot the rock.
Back to Russell. Outside Edwards. Over to the wing. Here's Reed. A slam dunk by Reed.
Well, Anthony Edwards plays with joy, and you love to see him get his teammates involved. Pretty pass.
Out left to the wing. Caruso against Russell. Caruso with the bucket.
Already 6 of their points coming off second chances. Pretty impressive.
The Timberwolves trail. Pass to Prince. Back to Russell. Outside McDaniels. It's good.
Good job attacking. Those restricted area shots are what every NBA team is looking for.
Fantastic replay we just saw of the Mobile One drive.
Aggressive take there to get inside. They're looking to make things happen to try and take control of this game. No question who's in control of the board so far.
Here's Prince. And it's all from three-point range. Chicago has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Back on draft night 2017, the Bulls trading away their star, Jimmy Butler.
And what a haul they got from Minnesota. Zach LaVine, the headliner, and he's turned out to be a franchise player. It's tough to win one of those type of deals, but Chicago got a stud. Yeah, their aggressive approach on the offensive glass has created second-chance opportunities.
Outside Edwards. Bulls foul. The Timberwolves making a switch here. Laughlin's checked in. Green's checked in for Chicago. White comes in for Zach LaVine. Pass to Edwards. Here's McLaughlin. Shoots over Caruso. And it's McLaughlin missing. Chicago leading. Here's Slim. Counted from distance. He's got 5.
And they've quickly gathered 8 second-chance points thus far.
So it's Minnesota now. And this game, the first chance they've had to see Chicago.
These teams were similar last year, both in how they treated this head-to-head matchup and where they finished in the standings.
You know, both teams are competitive, but not necessarily playing yet at a championship level. And part of what makes this battle so intriguing is how close they are.
And it's McLaughlin missing.
Listen, we know the mid-range game is in this guy's arsenal, but you wonder, should he have moved it just one pass more?
To the inside, Green. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
No good on the free throw. Nasumu, he's checked in for Chicago.
Taking 2 shots.
And the second free throw is good. And Minnesota has possession, trailing by 10. Here's Edwards. They shoot again. And Reed with a lay-in. Reed's got his second bucket on the night.
Second chance points are always painful. Have to make the effort to box out.
No doubt those extra possessions can really add up against you when you do not take care of the defensive glass.
The offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
They have used their size and their strength to get off any shot they want. They've dominated on the interior.
Zach LaVine, he's been the guy making things happen for the Chicago Bulls. He made a big impact, scoring. Getting ready for the Timberwolves. Reed's checked in for Anderson. McDaniels comes in for Prince. Anthony Edwards is checked in for Forbes. And D'Angelo Russell subbed in for McLaughlin. Towns passes to McDaniels. Down low. Here's Russell. And the deficit down inside single digits. Russell's got 13 now.
Well, to me, this is where D'Angelo Russell distinguishes himself. He understands that when he can score it, he's going to be aggressive.
Going all in. That was the 2K drive. Well worth a second look.
Yeah, I mean, to get a shot like that on a drive, it's those type of plays that will chip away at the lead.
The backcourt, it's Russell and Edwards. Nas Reed out there with Karl Anthony Towns. And it's McDaniels in at the 3 slot. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. Well, Grant, one thing LaVine has done since entering the league, he's taken his strength training very seriously.
No question. I mean, he can play a much more physical brand of ball now. We even see him post up with his back to the basket, converting through contact. It's just part of his overall evolution. That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area.
Chicago has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Dragic against Russell. Pass to DeRozan. The 11-footer. Reed with the rebound.
I'll tell you, it has not been this guy's best night, but the teammates have been there to pick up the slack. Love it.
And the ball out of play. The Bulls will have it.
Well, guys, Slim in the last outing against the Knicks was outstanding. He picked up 41 points, and it was his highest point total of the season. An astounding game for him, putting up numbers we might be talking about for the rest of his career. Back to you.
And the only question now, how does he follow up that performance?
Yeah, each night comes with different challenges, and I'm sure their opponent has seen the film.
What you love about this guy, though, is even when the defense adjusts to what he's doing, he'll make an adjustment right back. He is always ready with a counter.
LaVine can't hit.
Well, you got to miss sometimes, but that one seemed like a gimme.
Stolen by Drummond. Dragic with it. Picked up by Reed. Here's LaVine. Ooh, the lead pass was in the perfect spot to set up the layup. LaVine's got 16 points now. All right, guys, what's your take on the hustle stats for the Bulls?
Well, the effort they've shown on defense has been infectious. Everyone on this team continuing to jump at opportunities to come away with steals.
Yeah, and I also love the intensity they've shown on the glass early on. Keeping plays alive, creating second chance shots, that's nice.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Dragic. Minnesota's gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter in the second so far. Russell, the pass to Edwards. Back to Russell. This one for 3. And it's out of bounds to Minnesota. There's 25 seconds left in the half. Got a piece of it, and stolen by Dragic. Here's Slim. Rebound Minnesota. Looking ahead, they've got the Mavericks coming to town for their next one. It'll be the second of 3 straight games on their home. And so it's the Chicago Bulls. They have a nice 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. And it's all due to their ability to own the paint. They've been dominant. And if you're just joining in, one half is in the books. One half to go. Boy, Zach LaVine has been sensational. Bulls will go for a different look here. Reed's checked in for Towns. McDaniels comes in for Anthony Edwards. Prince is checked in for Forbes, and it's McLaughlin in for Russell. And you listen to the great defenders. They talk about disrupting the rhythm of a score. Doris, how do they accomplish that?
I think it can occur, Brian, in any number of ways. The first thought you have, obviously, is being physical, obviously within the rules. You can try to deny touches. You can try to deny spots on the floor that players are trying to get to. It can also be psychological. Try to get under the skin of the offensive player you're contending with.
On the court for Chicago, Ayo Dosunmu out there with Alex Caruso. Then it's Patrick Williams. Then it's Javonte Green. And it's Slim in at the 3, the small forward. Pass to McDaniels. 5 on the clock. Here's McLaughlin. Offensive rebound. And the whistle blows as the basket counts. Chance at a three-point opportunity here. One free throw coming up. And the Bulls making a change here. Drummond's checked in. And a chance for a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for the Bulls.
They've been all about high percentage looks in this game, working the ball inside and doing whatever it takes to get it to go.
They've also done a heck of a job at the free throw line tonight. Good aggression has led to a number of easy chances and points at the line.
Caruso with the bucket.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
To me, this is simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
Outside McDaniels. Shoots over to Sumu. Back to Prince. Over Drummond. Prince with the bucket. Prince has got 4 points now in the quarter.
High activity, challenging the heart of the defense. Taurean Prince is not afraid to mix it up.
And in trading for Rudy Gobert, the Timberwolves taking a Twin Towers approach with 2 7-footers in their front court. Of course, the outstanding shooting of Karl Anthony Towns means that spacing shouldn't be much of a concern.
Some changes for Minnesota. Anthony Edwards is checked in for Reed, and D'Angelo Russell subbed in for McLaughlin. Russell, the pass to McDaniels. And here's Edwards outside. Drills it from deep. Edwards has got 9 points.
Puts one in the eye of the defense. First triple of the evening.
Caruso outside. Back to Dosunmu. Here's Slim. He can't get that one to fall. Now Minnesota takes it the other way. McDaniels from long range. Chicago grabs the miss. Williams has got 11 rebounds in the game. Here's Slim. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
Karl Anthony Towns is checked in for the Timberwolves. DeRozan is checked in for Chicago. Dragic comes in for Dosunmu. Well, the Timberwolves struck gold by getting the #1 pick in the 2015 and 2020 NBA draft.
You are so right, B.A. Selecting Karl Anthony Towns and Anthony Edwards, respectively. 2 important players that have already had a tremendous impact on this team.
That was another look at our Mobile One drive of the game just a moment ago.
Making an impact. I love the aggression. Playing on that front foot and looking to expand their lead.
That's his second make from distance this half after hitting none before that.
Uses the glass to finish the layup. He's got 11.
Well, I absolutely love the way this guy has controlled the pace tonight. They've been able to play the style they want.
And here's Russell. He's got 13. And here's Caruso outside. No good. And so it's Chicago closing out the quarter ahead by 11 points. They've been aggressive in transition and find themselves in front. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist to the game.
And from the 2-guard spot, an unselfish play like this sets a fantastic tone.
Well, having multiple playmakers on the floor makes you a much tougher team to defend.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. Bryn Forbes out there with D'Angelo Russell. Then there's Edwards. Then there's Kyle Anderson. And it's Towns in at the center position. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. Pass to Forbes. Towns for 3. It's hauled in by the Bulls. Drummond's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active.
They've shown the power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Here's Slim with a 9-footer. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
So he gets them both. And for the Timberwolves, they're shooting at about 44% so far. Edwards is doubled. Towns down low. Drummond defending. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. And Towns' three-pointer is the lead. But some don't think centers should float around beyond the arc. What's the balance there, you think, Brad?
Well, I mean, first of all, it just shows how the game has evolved with big guys shooting like him. The bottom line, just play with aggression and don't settle. That triple is a weapon. You also got to use your size and skill inside just as often. They're finding a rhythm from the line as they try to cut into this deficit.
Pass to Slim. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. And the first one at the line is good.
At the line for the Bulls.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. A few possessions into the fourth, just over a minute played. Outside Russell. Levine against Edwards. Outside Anderson. 6 to shoot. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It's going to go on Andre Drummond.
Second team foul.
That free throw no good.
Substitution on the court. At the line for the Bulls, Andre Drummond. 1 shot.
And that one misses. Well, Grant, I know you collect art, so we've been hearing all about these NFTs that teams and players are creating. I'm going to need a little instructional here. What's it all about?
Oh, VA, first of all, memorabilia and collectibles have always been around. But yes, NFTs have taken it to a whole nother level. And yes, I do have an NFT. I don't fully understand it, so I can't explain it to you. But I know it's the next big thing, that's for sure.
Outside for Russell. The 3. Drummond grabs the miss. Drummond's got 11 rebounds in the game. To the paint. Slim. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
And that's a case where DeMar DeRozan's teammates benefiting from him being a willing distributor. This is a very team-first guy.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Russell against Ball.
Bulls foul. Patrick Williams. 5th personal foul. 4th team foul.
There's a minute 54 left in the final quarter. Pass to Forbes. Just 5 on the clock. No luck on that one.
Well, defenses are content to give up the mid-range, right? It's not the high percentage restricted area or the 3. You can see they're prepared to give up that shot.
Inside. Here's Drummond. Good work defensively by Towns. The Timberwolves shooting the ball at only 35% here in the fourth quarter. Anderson can't get it to go. Chicago has gone 0 for 3 here in the fourth. Here's Slim. Good. And that makes him 6 for 9. A quality game for him so far.
And they just continue to attack, even late in the game, while they're up big.
And as a result, they may be facing just a little bit less resistance right now. They are having their way.
Chicago foul.
Well, you consider D'Angelo Russell and the fact that he's been a part of multiple organizations. Obviously, he has been a frequent trade piece. The one question is, can he stick with one franchise and establish some success?
Well, his trade activity says something about how desirable Russell is as a player.
I think he's a guy any team could want on their roster because of his scoring capabilities. Very capable of huge nights in the NBA, but the other aspect that's so important, his ability as a setup guy.
Stepping up and nailing an important shot to put this away.
Yeah, playing with great energy and great effort. And as a coach, you'd love to see this from your team every single night.
Ball outside. And DeRozan with the basket on the assist by Ball. And the Bulls lead by 16. Pass to Forbes. Ball against Russell. Here's Forbes. So no problem for Chicago as they get the win. This one wasn't even close. The hometown crowd was waiting for a miracle that never came.
Yeah, and this team was consistent throughout. They met every challenge, and they earned this dub.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Doris Burke, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, and all of our crew, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for watching this 2K Sports presentation of the NBA. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.
Great game. Let's get to work. Here's what we're going to do.
Bring it in, fellas. We got a lot of work to do. If we want to be a winning team, we really need to shoot better than we have. All right, let's go.
Turn it up! Turn it up! Hey, right there!
Let's go.
Give me that.
And one.
Keep moving, baby. Keep moving. Right here.
Oh, and one. I get the bucket.
Just like that.
Quick, big ready. We're waiting your team. Yo, shut up.
Hey, good luck, though. Great energy in practice today. Don't leave the gym without putting some individual work in.
Now, Greg, that we're into the meat of the season, are you seeing any emerging trends out there?
For a few years, the trend had been...
Bulls checked in for the Bulls.
Number 49.
Taking a look at the Bulls, DeRozan and Williams are the forwards. Lonzo Ball out there with Slim, and it's Drummond in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
3 or 4 to start. Young fella came to play.
Outside, Ball. Here's Slim. Pass to Drummond. Bulls moving the ball around. They get it again. Goes back up. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And you look at the size and athleticism. Once Drummond gets the ball in there, it's game over.
You know, Richard, at this point in his career, we expect Andre Drummond to average a double-double every season.
Yeah, well, and let's just say most years he doesn't disappoint. He's going to go down as one of the greatest rebounders in NBA history. He's physical and determined in the paint.
Oh, great job moving the rock by Hero. Not a ball stopper. Tyler is a team player.
And you love seeing that great mobile one drive a second time.
It's all about the ability to get 2 feet in the paint, whether it's creating for a teammate or for yourself. And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
Here's Vincent. No points in the game yet for him. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. And, of course, one of the league's longest tenured coaches, GA, is Eric Spoelstra. And he's having a Hall of Fame level career.
And you look at the ground he broke when he was first hired. Not only young, Spo was the first Asian-American head coach in any of the 4 major North American sports league and worked his way up from video coordinator.
Here's what Miami's going with right now. Martin's checked in for Jimmy Butler. Duncan Robinson comes in for Victor Oladipo. And Strus is subbed in for Vincent. Chicago with the ball. It's a 5-point game. Green passes to Dosunmu. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Tyler Hero picks one up.
All I'm going to say is a few years ago, I would not expect this Bulls team to be in this position right now. They weren't dominating, but look at what they're doing now. It's a whole new era.
The Chicago team, Richard, has managed to turn things around after a string of 4 losing seasons.
And that's why you never count a team out. A few smart trades, some good draft pickups, that's all it takes for you to ascend the rankings and become a top team in this league.
And the right coach. Clearly, Billy was the right coach for this team.
Oh, yeah, and that too. Definitely the good coach.
You know, the right thing there to try to fade away with the D all over him, but that is a difficult shot to sink.
And DeRozan has done an amazing job improving his playmaking skills, including finding his open teammates.
Hero passes to Robinson. Yurtsevin with it. And the pass to Martin. Goes up and lays it nice and easy.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Dosunmu, the pass to Slim. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
And to look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Heat. The Bulls making a switch here. White's checked in. And here's Hero. He'll bring it up for Miami. Their last game, a win against San Antonio, looking to carry that into this one.
And you got to love a team that can maintain its composure on the road. Take good shots and knock them down with confidence.
They took the air out of the crowd again and again with big shots. They never let the fans become a factor.
For the fastest dance team in the NBA, your Miami Heat dancers.
Martin kicks to Robinson. Passes it to Yurtsevin. Outside Robinson. Shot clock at 6. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. Chicago trailing here. Green taking his time here. Feeds it to White. Yep, that one goes in there.
Yeah, attacking the interior is something White does well. He's crafty, and he makes good adjustments against the defense.
Now, here's Yurtseven. He's guarded closely. Second shot opportunity. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the
This is his second trip to the line in this one.
Not the best statistic for him in terms of his performance at the line. Very low numbers. And winning has become more consistent in Miami than ever. Jimmy Butler was acquired, made it all the way to the finals in his first year, and have steadily won games each season.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Outside Robinson. Back to Hero. Here's Strus. It's good from long range.
And that's exactly what he's looking for. Draining the triple.
Chicago's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Dosunmu, the pass to White. Here's Slim. And right away they match it with a three-pointer of their own. Slim's got 11 points.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an inch.
I've been on the edge of my seat courtside. Man, this has been a barn burner.
A nice first quarter of play. We've seen plenty of offense so far. It's the Bulls up by 1. We'll get things started in the second quarter when we return.
Fans, please give a big round of applause.
And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And guys, what's your take on the Bulls so far?
Showing a lot of confidence in their rotation. They went right to that bench when they needed points.
Sometimes you just need a change of pace. The bench delivered that.
So for Chicago right now, we've got Williams. Slim is out there with ball. Then it's Zach LaVine. And it's Drummond in at the 5, roaming the paint. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, guys, Slim in the last outing against Minnesota was a man determined. He ended up with 21 points, and he continued to connect from the foul line and the three-point line throughout the game. He did a little bit of everything for them. It just seemed like he was everywhere on the floor. Kevin, back to you.
Yeah, David, in stretches, he was absolutely dominant. Greg, he'd love to match that performance tonight.
This team needs his contributions. When he's right, he makes winning plays time and time again.
Expect them to go to him early and often. Don't want to let that hot hand go to waste.
Vincent, the pass to Strus. Here's Vincent. He's covered by Ball. Over to the wing. No one near Adebayo as he lets it go. Will not go. This is off the front iron.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
Drummond passes to Slim. On the wing, LaVine. And it's Miami with the rebound. Next up will be a home game matched up against the Pacers. That'll be the second of 4 games at home for them. Here's Strus, and it's blocked. And it's out of bounds. The Heat able to retain possession here. You gotta love strong defense, especially when it comes in the form of harsh rejections. Wow.
And guys, that is lockdown defense at its finest. Going right at the shot and then able to knock it away.
Alex Caruso.
Substitution on the court.
To the middle. They kick it out to Green. Some nice ball movement by the Bulls. Here's Dosunmu. Green dishes to DeRozan. Slim passes to Dosunmu. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Dosunmu's got a couple of three-pointers in the second for Chicago. Outside Robinson. Back to Hero. Outside Robinson. Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark.
Yeah, and a dangerous trend here as they're starting to live and die with outside jump.
Slim passes to Green. Over to the left wing. Here is Slim. And so it's Chicago, finding a 15-point lead at the end of the quarter. Their strategy has been clear tonight. Work the ball inside, get shots in the paint, and now they are scoring with ease. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed.
Substitution
for Miami. Yurtseven's checked in for Bam Adebayo. Caleb Martin comes in for Vincent. And Strus is subbed in for Hero. The Bulls also changing it up. Slimmy's checked in for Andre Drummond. White comes in for Zach LaVine. And it's Dragic in for Lonzo Ball. Hey, Richard, as soon as your playing career ended, you got right into this business, into broadcasting. When did you decide that this would be the next step?
Well, the first time is when I thought I was going to be out the league, and so I started doing more and more work until I retired in 2018. So it started way before I retired.
That laid the groundwork for you. Good job. Screws on the wing along with Butler. Caleb Martin out there with Yurtseven. And it's Oladipo in at the one spot. That's the group in the game for the Heat. On offense, here are the Heat. Pass to Strus. Now here's Butler. Fires from the line. Chicago grabs the miss. Williams has got rebound number 5 here tonight.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A plus 10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Dragic finds White. Here is Williams, defended by Butler. And it's the Heat on the break. Butler with the ball. Makes the bucket. Now he's got 5 field goals, 5 for 8 in the game.
And, you know, he's enjoyed the kind of day you expect in terms of shooting the basketball. He can bring them right back into this game.
And that was another look at the fantastic Mobile One drive that happened a moment ago.
And even down big, the effort and energy is still there to try and make a comeback.
No good from Dragic. The Heat trail by 20. 1:30 left in the third quarter. There's the lob to Oladipo. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That's on Goran Dragic. And what's your take, guys, on the hustle stats for the Bulls? A different look for Miami. Bam Adebayo is checked in for Omer Yurtseven. And it's Tyler Hero in for Butler. And the Bulls making a change here as well. Dosumu's checked in. Sinks the three-pointer.
Ooh, he's earning his keep offensively, a key part of their winning effort at this point.
Pass to Strus. And here's Martin. He kicks to Oladipo. The pass to Strus. From outside the arc. That one doesn't drop. And Chicago will go the other way with the ball. They've got the Hawks ahead of them in their next game, and it's in Atlanta. That is game 3 of this 4-game trip. 43 seconds left here in the third quarter. Nice D from DeRozan. The Bulls leading by 23. Down low. No good. Great D that time from Adebayo. And here's Hero. He'll bring it up for Miami. Oladipo, the pass to Martin. Bruce in the corner. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation.
And just a little too lax with that possession, and it cost them.
And if they want to come back in this game, look, they got to clean up those mistakes.
The Heat making a switch here. Vincent's checked in. Levine's checked in for the Bulls. Missed. And as we conclude the third quarter, Pretty much a blowout. It's been a one-sided affair.
58.
It's Chicago running away with
81.
2K Sports back in a moment here at FTX Arena. Let's listen in on what Eric Spoelstra had to say to his team. And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. So the Bulls 5 right now. All out there with Slim. Then it's Zach LaVine. Then there's Andre Drummond. And it's Williams at the 4 spot. Slim passes the ball.
Pick coming.
And 3 chances on that possession, but they just couldn't find a way to score. Oladipo with the ball. Williams picks him up. Hero, no good.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
Drummond in the post. Adebayo on him. Here's Slim. Lays it up and off the glass. Slim's got 22 points.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Here's Adebayo. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. Andre Drummond picks one up.
And one of the more...
Substitution on the court.
Here is Slim. He's covered by Hero. Ball, the pass to Slim. Drummond trying to get himself free. Another shot. The kick out to Ball. Passes it to Drummond. Clock at 6. A wide open look here for DeRozan. They get it back.
Pursues the offensive glass with purpose. Drummond knows who he is, and boy, does he attack it.
Oladipo outside. Here's Vincent. Outside, Hero. 13 feet away. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim. The Bulls leading by 17. Up again. And Williams is right there. Williams has got 4 points this quarter.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
If you want to be great, you have to have that killer instinct.
And hustle like that is why he leads this team in rebounds tonight.
And let's be honest, guys, rebounding is about want. And he is playing with 110% effort.
And Ball sets up his teammates, and when they're open, quick to whip it around. One of the best ball movers in the league.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Bulls.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And a milestone win for the season. This will push their victory total to 20 wins even.
And they've taken control of the season series. This brings them to 2-0 with 1 game left against this squad.
And while there was some nice performances tonight, it definitely ended up being a solid outing for Andre Drummond.
Honestly, I just love how relentless he is on the glass, making a big effort to pull the ball in and give his teammates extra chances.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
And as it should be, to be this dominant on another team's floor, look, when you go home, you're going to go home feeling good.
Pass to Butler. There's 31 seconds left in the game. Oladipo misses. Chicago with the ball. They're on a 12-4 run. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Yeah, the defender all over.
Third team foul.
No good on the free throw.
At the line for the Bulls, number 4.
He hits the second from the line. We've got 22 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Outside Robinson. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
Bradley, first personal foul.
And that one falls to Robinson.
Now at the line, Duncan Robinson.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. Smart, accurate passes, Greg, are really paying off for them at the moment.
And also good off-ball movement. Everyone is paying attention and looking to create the best shot for the team.
Second personal foul.
And the first one drops.
Team foul number 4. At the line.
No good on the second free throw. Pass to Slim. Tries again, and the miss. And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
Hey, you know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. This is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. So long.
Great game tonight. You guys really dominated on offense, and you in particular couldn't miss. What was the key to your performance tonight?
Oh, man. I think you saw tonight what this team is capable of when we all play together. Man, when we look to take that extra pass, we're a hard team to defend.
Well, you were having a lot of success individually. Did you see something in their defense?
You know, man, I think it's just my teammates looking for me to get the ball in places where I can convert, you know? Nothing too crazy.
Right on. Thank you, man.
No doubt.